Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a full face of second impressions. So I recently hauled and did a full face of makeup from each Shop Miss A, TEMU, and Shein. So today I'm going to revisit those products and kind of pull some stuff out and use them a second time. A couple products I've had in my rotation at work. So some products I've already gotten like a second impression of, but there's a lot that I have not. So I thought this would be kind of fun and good for you guys to see. Sometimes we use makeup once, sometimes I use makeup once and we don't really see it much anymore. Just the nature of the business. So I just wanted to lump those three together because I recently did a video on each one. So if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I'm basically a bargain makeup channel. So what that means is I like to do all the same fun content that other makeup channels like to do. I just like to stay at a bargain price point. So we do lots of Dollar Tree, of course, Shop Miss A, TEMU, Shein, other dollar stores. I like to try to just keep it as close to $1 as I can, which isn't the easiest thing to do anymore, but I'm still here doing it. So, and if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. So without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So this was from my recent Shop Miss A haul. This is the AOA Dual Brow Definer. It's got a thick side and a slim side. I favor the slim side just because I don't really know what to do with the tapered end as much. I have an eyebrow pencil from both Shein and TEMU. One is like a smaller one that has like the tapered side, and then I can't remember, I think they both have tapered. So I wanted to go into this again because it was skinny, and like I said, and I got medium brown, and I really don't remember how I felt about the shade, but we will go in. I think the one I got from Shein has a spoolie on the end of it. I will have my full face of Shein, TEMU, and Shop Miss A videos all linked down below. That way you can check those out. And I'll also have other related content down there as well. That way when you're done watching this, you can give some of my other content a binge watch, especially if you are new to my channel. I've got quite a few makeup videos. I've been doing it for a good long while now. I remember kind of liking the shade. What did I use recently? The LA Colors Skinny Brow Pencil from Dollar Tree in dark brown is awesome. I have medium brown too. It pulled a little warm. It was actually very similar to this. Maybe even a little warmer. But I love, but yeah, the dark brown and that was amazing. I don't know why I got medium in this. I guess I don't know. Sometimes I just do. Brush through a little bit. I think I said in my last video that my eyebrows need to be tweezed, and I still have not tweezed them since I filmed my last full face of makeup. Now with this, if you have patience, I do not in that way. You can of course use this little pencil to kind of create hairs. I haven't ever really messed with that very much. I should try to just like play one day. It's so hard to play anymore because I've been really trying to upload 5 or 6 uploads a week here, and then I work 6 days a week at my job. So finding time doing that plus drinking 8 glasses of water a day is it's hard, you know, if you can imagine. So I went today and got my nails redone. That of course took 2 hours, you know, between driving there and getting done, but they came out really, really nice. So the girl that was doing it was the girl that did my nails last time, and I kind of feel like she's a little bit new at it. And so I requested the French ombre, and I could kind of tell that she was doing it different than like everyone else that's done it for me before. But I had faith. I trusted the process. Honestly, for me, nails are never going to be something I get really upset about. So then, so for concealer, I'm going to use my AOA Locked and Creamy Concealer. I got Light Warm, and I'm going to clean up my eyebrows, and then we'll use this to conceal, of course. But after a little while, a guy that works at the salon kind of came over, and of course they were talking in Vietnamese, so I couldn't understand, but I had the feeling that he was correcting her a little bit. He was very nice to her. He wasn't mean or anything. And then another lady came over, and then another guy, and I got the impression that they were guiding her, and I know, you know, you got to learn, you know, but they came out beautiful. It took her a little while though. She had to kind of she had to kind of do a lot to kind of clean up and stuff like that, but they're worth it. They came out absolutely beautiful. So very, very, very happy to have them redone. Just taking, of course, the Sassy Chic. This has become like my go-to brush to like clean up my eyebrows with. I love the brush. I want to do it like a brush video here pretty soon. And really what I should just do is, I had a suggestion from a Dollar Diva yesterday that I should kind of reshare when my channel was smaller, I did a lot of really cool content that just kind of sometimes gets lost in the mix, even though I can link stuff down below. I'm not always going to go way back and link stuff. And so I was kind of like, I should probably just reshare some stuff. And she had a video suggestion, something that I should reshare. And then I probably should, because I don't know that I really need a solely updated version of this. I did like a makeup brush starter kit from, using all Dollar Tree brushes. And then I did like an ultimate like makeup brush kit. And I should probably just reshare those on my channel. That way, kind of dig them out from beneath where they're buried, Okay, so we'll use that again to conceal. Like I said, this pulls a little warm, and I've got something I like better from Dollar Tree. A couple things I like better from Dollar Tree, but really, really not bad. And again, I remember really liking this concealer, so still so far so good. So the only company out of those three I bought an eyeshadow primer from was Shop Miss A. So I'm just going to use the AOA Studio eyeshadow primer. So for eyeshadow, this was from Shein, and I remember really liking this. The glitter was really pretty, and I remember really liking this. It's just this kind of, it's from the brand Dikalu, and it's 9-color eyeshadow palette. I don't know what the color story is, but this here is like a glitter, and I think I really liked it. And this over here, of course, is like a kind of like a super shock shimmer. So I want to try to like not do like exactly what I did last time, but I'm sure I will probably end up doing that by accident. But I'm gonna try to like go into the ones that aren't as like marked. So I'm gonna go into that shade right there. The little embossing on it seems to be still pretty much intact. So I'm gonna put this all over my lid up to my crease. This here shouldn't have a ton of color payoff. It's really just a base to lay down other shadows. So I was trying to find some makeup that's like in the $5 price point, like on the internet. And I know Believe Beauty at Dollar General has everything like in that $4.50, $5 price point. But on the internet, there really isn't any. It's almost like you have like a couple dollars. As far as like brand name, I'm sure like TEMU and Shein have stuff that's like $5. But like, as far as brands like LA Girl, what's the other one? Elf, none of them really have a whole lot anymore. Okay, so that just kind of laid down a base. I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm going to start building it up. So I'm going to go into that middle shade right there. Okay, that did a little bit. Then I'm going to go into that shade right there and really just try to deepen this up. Of course, my brushes are damp because I'm just cleaned them off. So I'm going to go into like a shorter, more compact brush. This helps you deposit more color. Longer, fluffier brushes give you a more diffused type of a look. That's just kind of a general rule. Try to build this up. I remember getting a nice look, but I don't remember these being the most pigmented, as you can see. But they're working. And sometimes, when you're a beginner, you really, like a really pigmented eyeshadow can be a little difficult to work with. So sometimes it's not bad if they're slightly less pigmented, because often you can build them up, and they're just a little bit more forgiving to work with. I'm that way with liquid blush. Like if a liquid blush is super pigmented, I tend to make mistakes. And same thing with my my eyebrow pencils. Even as much experience I have, I like an eyebrow pencil that isn't as creamy, and I like an eyebrow pencil that's not as creamy. So if you're a beginner, those are just some things. Because if my eyebrow pencil's too creamy, it just slips and slides, and I just have a much harder time, I find, with my brows. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to kind of make this a kind of a natural look today. I don't even think I'm going to wear eyelashes, y'all, which, I don't do often. Okay, so I'm happy with that right there. Now I need to, also I think I want to go into the glitter, but I think I'm going to hold off on going into the glitter, and I think I'm going to, so instead of going into the glitter, I think I'm going to just pop some of that right there onto my eye. I don't know if I should use my finger or brush. I'm going to start with my finger. And I'm just going to add a little, like, pop. There we go. That's pretty. Like I said, I still want to keep it kind of natural, so I'm not going to go super overboard. There we go. Just a little brightening effect. You could probably also use, like, a flat brush. So now I'm going to put on some mascara. And I did not order one from Shop Miss A. I did order one from TEMU, but I really didn't care for it. But I'm going to go back to the one from my Shein haul. This, it looks like it's a dupe for the Maybelline Falsies. And I remember it just being kind of okay. So I'm gonna put on a couple coats of this. I think in that video, I probably wore lashes, so I don't know. And sometimes even if I wear lashes, if I'm testing out a new mascara, I'll try a couple coats. Whereas usually if I'm just putting on lashes, you know, and not testing a mascara, I'll just put on one coat. But if I do wear mascara, I wear 2 or 3 coats for sure. I definitely think I like this one better than the TEMU one for sure, like without a doubt. The brush is actually really, really nice. It's really separating my lashes. The one from TEMU, it was just like this, it was a really like a thin, if you ever use the It Tightline primer, it's a black primer, so you can use it as a mascara. It has a thin brush like that, but it is no It Tightline. I do like the It Tightline a lot. My lashes need a lot of help, so that is something I will spend on. I do like the Ioni Lengthening Mascara Fibers if you're new here. That's kind of the best mascara I have found from the Dollar Tree. And of course at the drugstore, Essence for $4.99. Lash Princess in the black tube with the green writing is phenomenal for $5. So I'm gonna let this second coat dry and I'm gonna add one more coat and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I put 3 coats on and it's really, really not bad at all from what I can tell. You know, and it's so crazy because like I said, I don't know if this is actually a dupe for the Maybelline Falsies. I used the Maybelline Falsies like years ago and I don't remember being like totally impressed with it, but probably because I thought I was gonna get like a false lash effect and there is no such thing on my lashes. But I think it's just so crazy that at some point, like I can't remember what decade or I don't remember what year it was, but apparently it became legal, or mascara companies could allow models to wear fake lashes in the ad, which is crazy. It just makes me believe nothing. You know what I mean? So because I'm not wearing fake lashes, I'm not going to use liquid liner, although I do have a really, really nice one. I think it was either from TEMU or Shop Miss A. I think it was Shop Miss A. But I do have a brown liner. And this is the MKNK. I think this was from TEMU, the Silky Waterproof Liner. I got it in a brown shade. And I'm going to go in around my eyes a little bit with this. Trying to get a little bit of just a little bit of definition. I'm just going to keep it really close to my lash line. At times when I don't wear, I'm going to go in my waterline too. Times where I don't wear lashes, I don't generally wear liquid liner. I will favor a pencil liner a little bit more. There we go, really nice. And brown is really good when you're wanting to work like a more natural look. Okay, so we'll come back to the eyes and add some finishing touches, but we're gonna move on to the face. So the foundation I got from Shein was by a brand called July Star. I really, really like it. It's like a high pigment foundation. I bought it for my Shein haul. It was a little bit on the lighter side, so I bought a darker shade and used it up, and I still have the lighter shade, but I wanna revisit these. So this is from TEMU, this is from Shop Miss A. I like this foundation, just the shade was really hard for me to figure out. I got natural beige and it's very yellow. So I get this BB cream here from TEMU and I'm gonna mix them together and see if that doesn't help tone this down a little bit. You can buy mixing mediums, I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. And now I made the look work. If you go and check the video, you'll see that I made the look work, but it was pretty startling at first. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of each onto my brush. So you can see how yellow that is, even just like from right there. I'm just gonna kind of mix them together. I liked the BB cream though, that was really, really nice. Oh, that's doing a lot much, yeah, that's helping a lot. It's toned it down quite significantly. Like I said, it was so yellow. I tend to favor like my foundations, not in like warm or cool, but I try to do like neutral. Even though I am kind of warm toned, I still just get a little afraid that it's gonna just look like orange on me. So I do try to favor in the neutral. Oh yeah, that is doing the job. That's working. I don't like this dropper situation though. It's really kind of a pain. So definitely comment down below, and some of you, some of us have already talked about this with each other, but I always welcome conversation. I think it's fun. And of course I welcome you guys, and I encourage you guys to talk to each other as well. And, but yeah, let me know what your favorite makeup products are from like TEMU or Shein, Shop Miss A. Generally, I don't order a lot from these companies just because I find a lot when I need at Dollar Tree. But there are some really nice products that you can buy from these companies. There we go. That, I feel a whole lot better about the color. That definitely toned it down quite a bit. And I really like the finish. I think it's gonna be really nice. Like I said, I like the finish of both of them. I just need to tone down that Shop Miss A foundation. So for my setting powder, I bought loose powders from TEMU and Shein. But I think I'm gonna go back into this AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. This is in translucent. It says it's anti-shine and a blurred finish. And I'm just gonna use like a puff right here and go in. Of course, Dollar Tree's been coming out with some really nice translucent setting powders. There's one by Beauty Intuition and there's one by Be Pure. This one here is a little softer. Those can really kind of leave like a major like white cast in my experience. I think I just used the Be Pure one pretty recently. This one here looks a whole lot softer. So now I'm going to go into bronzer. And this is the one, I got this from Shop Miss A. It's the Malibu Glitz brand. It's the Sunkissed Trio Bronzer. I got Cocoa. I wasn't crazy about this, but I think I'm gonna just blend them together this go around and go with a light hand, which, you know, is hard for me. And the reason why I want to try this again, because I kind of feel like it's a little on the cooler side, and I'm gonna favor on the darker side here. But I'm gonna mix some of the white in the other shade with it. So this is just something I'm wanting to give another chance to, because I don't think I really cared for it in my video. Okay, I think I'm gonna start favoring towards the warmer side. I'm getting a little nervous. You know, I'm actually not super hating it. Sometimes you just have to like use something more than once to figure out how to use it. And I'm not a professional. Like I don't know everything about makeup. I'm just someone that does makeup and does my own makeup, and I would never allow myself to be paid to do anybody else's makeup. Okay, I think that got a really nice effect, y'all. I'm so used to going like heavy-handed, and sometimes I'm used to like the look of a warm bronzer, but that right there is nice. Like I said, that's why I try things again and again. So this might be a product that I come around to. So now blush. I believe this was from TEMU, I believe. And I loved the packaging. I have one that's like, it's a little bit more of like a coral shade that I got from Shein. And I remember being not sure if I was gonna love this color, but I think I really did, because I do tend to favor like a brighter blush. This one here, I think ended up just being like the perfect effect. So I'm gonna try to go with a light hand. See that? That's really beautiful. That is really pretty. I remember really liking it in my TEMU video, and I really, really like it now. And the finish between everything, the foundation, the bronzer, the powder, and that blush is really, really pretty, like especially up close. So now for highlighter. This was from my Shein haul, and it's like a contour kit. So you've got your contour shade, you get your light contour shade, and then this is like a highlighter. And I'm gonna use the highlighter. It's like a super shock type of a product. So I think what I'm gonna do is take some and put it like on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take my stippling brush and just really work that product. I may have taken a little bit too much on my hand, but I'm gonna work that product into the brush and then put it on. Look at that, wow. That's even more than I thought it was gonna do, to be honest. Really, really nice. This is from the brand, well, this is from, I remember this now, Tatti Beauty. So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like a dupe or like a knockoff or whatever, but it's obviously not Tatti Beauty. Okay, so I'm really happy with the complexion. We're gonna go back to the eyes. I'm gonna pop on like an under the brow bone highlight, and I'm gonna use the light shade here in this contour kit. And I'm just gonna use my finger. I may even do that as like an inner corner highlight, just something to brighten up the inner corner of my eye. That's very creamy, y'all. I'm like, when you use your finger, you can really feel just the texture of it, and it's really, really, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take a tapered brush. I'm gonna go into that and pop that onto the inner corner. It's damp, of course, because I just cleaned it off, but just a little brightening effect. Nothing crazy, like I said, I am trying to keep this pretty natural. There we go, just a very, very light effect. There's a part of me that really wants to go into like that shiny like highlighter thing, but I'm gonna keep it natural. I keep it natural, I promise. So now this was a very interesting product that I got from, I believe it was TEMU. And you'll remember this, I can't really read what it says, but it's this like pill looking thing, and it is a lip stain. So what I wanna do today is I'm gonna try this again. I do want to line my lips. I just have an LA Colors Nude Glam lip pencil from Dollar Tree. And then I want to top it with gloss. So I just want to try this again. I'm not well versed in like stains, like either cheek stains or lip stains. So I just wanted to line my lips just a little bit. And yeah, just go into this a bit. This is like a really pretty like apricot kind of orangey shade. So from right there, I now want to just top it with some gloss because I do kind of like a glossy lip. I don't really like this lip color with the eye look, but it may just have to work. And so I'm going to do a rundown of the products and kind of let you know my second impression on these products. So as far as second impressions, these ones here I really like. They're really good, or at least really decent products for the price point, because I think everything was like really close to $1, like under $2. So of course, like I said, I love the AOA foundation. I hate the dropper, and it's just too yellow, and I've heard that that's actually kind of a problem for Shop Miss A. But mixed with the BB cream that I got from TEMU, I really like the effect. It'll help me use up this. So I think the two together, I like the effect that I got, so I have no major complaints. Don't know if I'd go out of my way to rebuy either one of them, but I will be able to use them up. Then the powder I really like. I feel like it's kind of a dupe for either something by like Makeup Forever or NYX. So really nice. I do like it better than the Be Pure and the Beauty Intuition, because I feel like it doesn't leave as much of a white cast under my eyes when I pack it on. So really like that for under $2 as well. The bronzer, I think this bronzer could really grow on me, especially with my skin being lighter. When I'm tan, it might not be as much so, but I really like the effect that I got, especially on my monitor where I look and everything tends to look so red on my monitor. Yeah, this, I wasn't so sold on it. I got this from Shop Miss A. It's the Malibu Glitz brand. So yeah, I feel much better about this product here the second time around. The blush, again, really love it. I got this from TEMU. Love it. I think I loved it in the first time I used it. Really love it the second time. Just very finely milled, nice quality, cute container, and I love this shade as well. I just realized I didn't conceal under my eyes. I forgot, but I don't really feel like I need to. Anyways, I do remember liking this, the AOA concealer. Really liked it again, and the shade Light Warm is really nice for me. It was definitely easier for me to match my concealer than it was my foundation from Shop Miss A. The pencil's really nice, went nice into the waterline, nice along the lash line. Probably not as creamy as like a CoverGirl or a Maybelline, but really not bad for the price point. So definitely better than like LA Color products for sure. Then the brow pencil I really like. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this again from Shop Miss A, because there are so many things from Dollar Tree that work for me that I really like, but it really got me a nice effect. The medium brown in the AOA, so in the LA Colors, I really need to stay in the dark brown. But so yeah, like this is a nice pencil, got a really nice effect. Like I said, it's a little bit of a cooler medium brown, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this from Shop Miss A when I'm always very happy with everything from the Dollar Tree for my brows. Then of course the eyeshadow primer. I don't know if I like it as much as the LA Colors one, but then again, you can't really find the LA Colors one at Dollar Tree very often. Now probably Dollar General or Family Dollar have an LA Colors eye primer that you can find readily, like more readily available. But yeah, the one that I found at Dollar Tree a couple years ago, I like that primer better, mainly because it's got some color. It's like yellow, so it kind of neutralizes my eyelids. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't really go out of my way. Then things I could take or leave. I mean, my lashes look fine, but I got this on Shein. It's the CmaaDU Beauty Lengthening Mascara. It's not as good for me personally as the Ioni Lengthening with Fibers, and it's probably as good as it might not even be as good as the Be Pure. And if I couldn't find either, and of course not nearly as good as the Essence for $4.99. So would not go out of my way to repurchase that from Shein. Then the lip stain, I don't know, the jury's still out. It looks really nice. I'd be curious to try a shade that's not so orange, but it looks really nice. Of course, I put lip liner and gloss over it this time around. And so I would imagine since it's a stain, it's gonna probably last a good long while. So I'd be interested to try more colors, although I don't know that I want a bunch of lip stains in my collection because they're just not something I reach for. But like I said, I don't know, maybe I should try one more time with a slightly different color, something a little bit more neutral that will wear with other things better. Because I think that's the only thing that's really throwing me for a loop right now is the shade just being a little orangey for this look. So I may revisit that and maybe buy another shade. And this was a product I got from TEMU. And then last, the eyeshadow palette. You know, it's fine. Honestly, my favorite thing about this palette is that glitter, and I didn't use it because I wanted to keep it natural. Now, the Super Shock here in the corner did a really nice job. I could have gone more bold with it, but I kept it soft. But as far as, you know, the 9-pan, for me, Dollar Tree has my back on this. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this from Shein. This was something I got from Shein. So, you know, just kind of something I could take or leave, you know. So I hope you enjoyed these second impressions of products that I held from Shein, TEMU, and Shop Miss A this year. Show me you did by hitting the like button if you enjoyed it. Definitely check out the description box for related content and binge watch some of my other content. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.